My wife said dismissively, if you wanted a businesswoman, you should have married someone else. When I asked her to contribute more than $200 a month while I paid for everything, I'm 34, married to Bridget, 31, for 5 years. I'm a logistics manager working 55-hour weeks, bringing home around $78,000. Bridget started a photography business 2 years ago. She calls herself an entrepreneur. Her monthly income, about $200, maybe $300 if she books a session. When we got married, Bridget worked full-time in retail management. We split bills 60-40 since I made more. Then she discovered her passion for photography, said she needed to pursue her dreams. I supported it. That was 2 years ago. Now I pay the mortgage, car payments, insurance, utilities, groceries, and her business expenses. She pays for her coffee runs. When I mention the imbalance, she says I'm crushing her entrepreneurial spirit. Last Tuesday destroyed me. I'd covered a co-worker's shift, worked 13 hours, then stopped at the hardware store because our fence was falling apart. I got home at 8 p.m., exhausted. Bridget was editing photos on the couch. Hey, did you get a chance to call the electrician? I asked. Our kitchen outlet had been sparking for a week. She didn't look up. I had 3 client consultations today. Super busy. Did you book them? One's still thinking about it. I stood there holding fence posts. Can you at least call tomorrow? It's a safety issue. She sighed. I'm running a business. I can't drop everything for house stuff. I asked how many hours she'd worked. She got defensive. Said entrepreneurship isn't measured in hours. It's measured in creative output and relationship building. I checked our joint account. She'd spent $340 at a photography workshop last weekend. When I asked about it, she said it was an investment. You made $180 last month. That's not the point. I'm in the growth phase. All businesses lose money at first. For 2 years? She rolled her eyes. If you wanted a businesswoman, you should have married someone else. The next morning, I decided to become an entrepreneur too. Monday, I told Bridget I was starting a consulting business. I'd be spending my evenings networking and building relationships. Dinner? She'd need to figure it out. I was in my growth phase. Tuesday, I didn't call the electrician. When Bridget asked about it, I said I'd had consultations all day. Very busy, building my brand. Wednesday, the fence posts sat in the garage. Bridget asked when I'd fix it. I told her I couldn't drop everything for house stuff. I was running a business now. Thursday, I came home at 9 p.m. I'd actually been at a coffee shop reading. When she asked where I'd been, I said client meeting. When she asked if I'd closed the deal, I said the client was still thinking about it. By Friday, Bridget was annoyed. The house was falling apart. I wasn't helping with anything, and she'd had to figure out dinners alone all week. What's going on with you? I'm an entrepreneur now, like you. This is ridiculous. You have a real job. So do you, apparently. That's different. My business is actually real. Saturday, I sat her down with a spreadsheet. In 2 years, her business had generated $4,800 in revenue. I'd paid $31,000 in bills she used to split, plus $6,200 in her business expenses. Cameras, lenses, workshops, website hosting, props. Your hobby has cost this family $32,400. She went pale. It's not a hobby. It's my career. You work maybe 10 hours a week and make $200 a month. That's $5 an hour. McDonald's pays $15. You can't put a price on pursuing your dreams. I just did. It's $32,000. She said I was being cruel, that I promised to support her dreams. I asked if she remembered promising to be my partner. Then I asked directly, if I quit my job tomorrow to pursue my dreams full time, making $200 a month, could you support us? She stared at me. That's not realistic. Why not? Because we have bills. And who pays them? You do. But that's different. How? Because your job is stable. We need that income. So my dreams don't matter? She got quiet. Someone has to be practical. I filed for divorce the following Monday. Bridget panicked when the papers arrived. She called crying, saying she'd get a real job. She'd give up photography. We could work this out. I told her she could keep pursuing her dreams, just not on my dime. She asked how I could throw away 5 years over money. I told her I wasn't throwing it away over money. I was walking away from someone who spent 2 years treating my income as her business capital while calling me unsupportive when I asked for basic partnership. Apparently, calling yourself an entrepreneur is easier than being a partner, and now she'd have plenty of time to build her brand without anyone crushing her spirit by asking her to pay the electric bill.